everyone, we are back with the next installment of the AA LED Boost Nightlight circuit. Here's version 1.0 that we did in the last video, and here's version 1.1, along with OSHPark's label, OSHStencils label, my new OSHStencils label. I'm also trying today their Kester NXG1 No Clean solder paste. This is a lead-free solder paste from OSHStencils. Also comes with 3 little tips. Got some mouser parts. Let's start building. Okay, so first thing, let's get rid of the mouse plates. Unfortunately, I can't use the blue mat for this part because my blue masking tape doesn't really want to stick it all to this black silicone surface, so I'm going to have to make do with the actual table for a second. Okay, so I got everything taped on down. I got my first board in there, and this is the same as every other time. I have this nice little line, but this is going to be the first time I use solder paste that's actually in a syringe. Now, this is good and bad at the same time. I'm used to using the little tubs of solder paste, which makes it really easy and convenient to get to. Then you can just run a spatula over, and it's done and over with. The problem is, it exposes the solder paste to a lot more air, so it doesn't last as long in the tube. Whereas this one, I'm going to have more waste, because I'm going to actually squeeze a little bit over here, and then squeegee over it, but then I can't exactly put it back into the tube. So there's going to be more waste, but the product I have is going to last a lot longer. So I'm going to give this a shot today and see how it works. Okay, so now we're zoomed in, and I got this. This is the first time priming it, so this is probably going to take a little bit. Definitely takes plenty of effort. Basically, my idea is just add too much, and then the squeegee will fine-tune it and get it into nice little holes. And now we'll grab our nice little scraper and see if we can flatten it out correctly. Everything came out good except for this one switch, but I do have enough on here in the bottom. Let's see if I can just reuse it and get the correct coverage. Oh, this is so much better, and definitely spreads better than my old stuff. So that looks great. Let me do the other 2 boards, and then we'll start populating them. These are definitely very interesting looking 340 ohm resistors compared to the regular just black. Yeah, these ones are like green with actual printing that's like micro size on it. Who manufactures these, by the way? These are KOA Spear. These are manufactured by KOA Spear, whereas the other ones, which I normally end up using, is these ones. The 56 ohm resistors are from Borns, but I've seen Vichy and other major companies use this black style, whereas apparently KOA Spear is using an actual printed on there on a green background for their resistors. These are 603s? Yeah. I don't mind messing with 0603s, but after that one time I tried 0402s, no, sorry, I limit myself to 0603 or bigger. Okay, so now for these switches, they have 2 non-hole little nipples, or whatever you want to call them, on the underside, which fits right here and here on each one. There's these 2 non-plated holes. So I'm going to put a little bit of this heat-activated glue in each one of those holes to help hold down the switch so they don't accidentally get bent up in usage. And now it's reflow time. Okay, so the reflow went really well. So let's go ahead and put the little battery connectors on. Okay, so let's snip off. Make sure that you don't go flying this time. Okay, where's my batteries? I need batteries. Electrochemical electron storage, something like that. Okay, so positive, negative. Flip it on over. We're go to 2 milliamp and on. And nothing. I hate when that happens. Okay, let's try a second one. Once again, negative, positive. 2 milliamp on. Okay, this one's working. I think the switch might have got messed up because I got a little bit of too much glue around here. I had to piece it off, so I don't know. Maybe I'll have to troubleshoot that one. But yeah, this one's running good. We are at, let's see here, 2 milliamp and then 10 milliamp. And these are warm white as opposed to the, let's go up this way. There we go. As the cool white. So these are more of a warm white, easier for your eyes, especially at nighttime. And I can switch from low power, which this one is set for 2 milliamps. This one's running about 2.5 milliamps, almost 3 milliamps, because we changed the resistor value and we have to move the solder jumper if we want to actually change the values. Here we got an actual switch, so we can just go back and forth. And we can also save power if we want to. Oh, you know what? That's what it is. I wasn't sure if these two pins here need to be shorted or not. No, they're separate pins. I actually also have a short right here. And the one that I even need to straighten out some, there's a little short right here. Like too much solder paste got in there. So let me get rid of these shorts and maybe we'll be better off. We had a light until the switch just broke. How the heck this switch freaking broke? Yeah, that's definitely with all the glue and everything. So at least we know the chip works. I just need to get another switch now. Oh, that was freaking wonderful. I love that. Check that out. It just completely snapped off. Okay, this is the one. Okay, get the pieces, broken pieces out of the way. Okay, that's the one that works. This is the one that still needs to be fixed. This is the one with the glue. Now, okay, this one's also got another little short, so that we should be able to fix without using the hot air reflow on this switch. Much better. Let's clean it up. And yes, okay. So we got 2 out of 3. That's not bad. Third one will work once we get a good switch. Because actually, where is my tweezers? I have them here. If I do this, it should activate. Oh, come on. Where's the short out spot? Oh, come on, you little bugger. And tell me my tweezers don't even want to conduct electricity. Oh, duh. You took the battery out. Yeah, see, it's just a bad switch now. So at least now we know we can just replace the switch real quick. If we're going to be able to, because remember this is glued down, so it's going to be an interesting repair. So there you go, 2 out of 3 at the first try. That's not bad. And the only reason the third one didn't really work was because I got too much of the little bit of glue on the one switch. So I am going to call this project basically done. I'll make a few more for myself. Now, since this section of the video is 5 days later and I'm home from work today on a Wednesday, I figured I'd finish this video up because Old Man Winter felt like puking all over Delaware again. So I had a chance to finish this. So these have been running for 5 days since the last section of this video. And let's see what the voltage is on these batteries. Now granted, these have been running on the low setting for the last 5 days. So keep that in mind as well too. 1.37 out of a beginning of 1.5. So yeah, you'll definitely get a month's runtime out of these on low setting. Probably on high setting you'll probably get about a week, but still, that's incredible. So if you check down in the description below, I will have a link to OSHPark where you can directly order these boards, and also I have a bill of materials, a BOM, for all the parts that you need on Mouser. It's in the description for these boards itself. This way you can make it yourself if you want to. I decided I really don't have the time right now to go ahead and make these, or the capital right now to sell them, even though they're relatively cheap. I will possibly build these for people if they want a higher quantity, say like 12, 15, anything with a multiple of 3 on a case-by-case basis. You'll have to email me and find out. We'll talk about it and see what we can do. So if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them down below. Thanks for watching, thumbs up, and I'll see you next video.